Hello, my name is Jared Collins, and today I'll be showing my game called Darklight. The game sto- I'll be talking about the game story, the synapse, and the play hook for the game. A man named Jay Williams wakes up trapped in the middle of a city called Darklight. The entire city is filled with darkness and monsters called Shadow Nightmares that want to convert the protagonist to darkness with everyone and everything in it. However, Jay somehow developed the power to use light to repel the darkness from the city. And he can also use it to save the people from within it and find the ones who gave him his light powers in the first place. For the protagonist is a human with a being that can use the power of light. The protagonist has to use his new light abilities to help defeat the monsters and solve puzzles to shine a light on the city, but he also has to help and save the people in the city as well. The genre and the rating. The genre is an adventure and horror game, and the rating for it is for T for teens. The audience breakdown. For Darklight, the audience must be 13 and older to play this game. Children 12 and under cannot play it without adult supervision. And for teenagers and adults who also it's for teenagers and adults who like to in easy or challenging puzzles, and for also if they like to explore and fight dangerous dark entities in the shadows while they're in the city fighting. For the game loop, on top will be the Shadow Night will be on top will be the Shadow Nightmares, and on the right side there'll be the screen setting in case you want to pause the game or stop it. And more down, you also have to match the light sources to help you defeat the Shadow Nightmares. And on the left side, you also have the power items like flash bomb, light orbs, and lamps that can help you on the way too to give you more of an advantage. And at the bottom, you have the protagonist's health. If the health go, it basically you have the protagonist's health. If it goes down, then it's game over for the player. The core actions. The core actions for my game on Darklight is that you have to defeat the Shadow Nightmares. You also have to solve puzzles that can help shine some light around the Darklight City so you can explore the areas around you some more. You also have to fight other nightmares and light the city to remove some of the darkness surrounding the Darklight City. And also you have to restore people whom the darkness has already corrupted. You have to use the power of light to restore them back to normal. The game goals for Darklight is to solve the puzzles to help shine the light that the darkness covers or corrupted so you can explore the city more. You have to also use the protagonist's light abilities to help repair the city and restore the people from the corrupted darkness. You also have to use the protagonist's light abilities to help defeat the Shadow Nightmares. The feedback for the Darklight City. The auditory, the music will be mysterious and gloomy, but it will intensify when you're battling other Shadow Nightmares. The visual interference of the game and the visual apprentices of the game menu. When the player's health reaches 0, the screen will turn black, saying game over with a sinister laugh. By clicking on the haptic, by clicking on the mouse or the trackpad, you can match items of light to their correct order. The platform and control scheme. The game aims to move the cursor and using a mouse or a trackpad. The platform that would be suitable for my game Darklight is the PC. For the control scheme, Use the mouse or trackpad to move the cursor to whatever location you want. The unique selling point and the comparable products of my game. It's easy and it has challenging puzzles that will help you explore the area some more, so you don't have to be too worried about it. And you can also use power eyes to help you defeat your enemies much more better than if you want to use it to if you want to use the items or not. It's up to you. It's also my game is comparable to Alan Wake and Dead Space, dealing with it with all the darkness lingering around and all the creepiness that goes with it. Thank you for watching. The game theme for Dark Light is defeat the dangerous enemies called Shadow Nightmares with your light abilities. Solve easy and challenging puzzles to shine some lights on areas that you are exploring. Collect light orbs to help you expand your area and destroy the darkness covering the infected area, or use them to destroy the nightmares. The game mode for Dark Light is the game will start with being moody, but it's mixed with hope and determination. It might seem at despair at first, but as you continue playing, it'll give you some hope and determination to keep fighting on. The plot summary. The plot summary from my game is that the protagonist, Jay Williams, finds himself in a city called Darklight. He's surrounded by dark entities called Shadow Nightmares that have covered the entire city in dark mist, and he also develops a strange power of light that helps him defeat the nightmares and repel the darkness in the city. He can also repair the city by using light orbs, which will improve it and help him repair. It can help improve himself and help repel the darkness, and giving him a chance to survive in the city. He also must solve puzzles around the city before moving to the next area he's going at. The user interface for my game is going to have the start. For this, you have the start button, and on your right side you have the screen setting, and for downward you have the city where you'll be exploring all around, and on the right you'll have your button to play the level that you're on, and on the left side you'll be able to chat with your buddies or friends, whoever you have. And further on the left you'll also have a map that'll show you different sections of the cities that you can go back to. And on the left side, you use light orbs to help repair the city and solve puzzles while you're at it. The core systems. The core systems for my Dark Light game is the PC. You can also use it on the stream or any laptop or computer that you have. The core mechanics for the breakdown are Jay Williams is the protagonist of the story, and the light orbs. After swapping 6 of the same light sources together, you'll create a light orb. You can either click on or swipe it towards another light source, making one of the light sources it touches attacks the Shadow Nightmares. Flash bombs. After 5 of the same light sources are together, they will create a bomb, and you can either click on or swipe it towards another light source. It explodes and sends more of the light sources to the Shadow Nightmares. Lanterns. After swapping 4 of the same light sources together, you'll create a lantern. You can either click or swipe towards other light sources. The lantern lights up to the closest light sources to attack the Shadow Nightmares. This is what my level design will look like. This is my level design. For my level design for Dark Light, for my world summary, People are trapped in the city with no hope of escaping the dark surround them and dealing with the monsters that emerge from the darkness called Shadow Nightmares. The world structure is basically a small sandbox world with tall skyscrapers and buildings. Level quest summaries. Each level has 3 matches in which the person has to defeat the Shadow Nightmares. And this is what my art style will look like. And the development technology that I will use to create my game is for engine, I would use Unreal Engine. For art, I would use Blender. For audio, I would use Freesound. And for design, I would use GDevelop. Production, I would use GameDev. And version control would be I would use Alien Brain. These are the reference images that I will use to create the game. And these are the references where I found the pages that I was looking for that inspired me to create the game. Thank you for listening to my story, and you have a good day, okay? Thank you, and goodbye.